Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel Advanced Learning Center. Please go through the playlist to know better about the videos in my channels. So the disclaimer of these videos is this one. Please go through this one. So today I'm going to discuss about the communication engineering 2 question papers which is come in the year 2022 in State Council for Technical Education Assam. That means in Homer Polytechnic বিলাকৰ যিবিলাক diploma কৰোৱা হয় Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering তাৰে question paper আজি মই discuss কৰিবলৈ লৈছোঁ myself Tashir Ali Sheikh. I am in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. I did BTech and MTech and PhD. The contents of today's videos is this one CE question paper, CE2 question paper of the year 2022 of the State Council of Technical Educations, solution of CE2 part A, and complete solution of question number 1, fill in the blanks, complete solutions of question number 2, true or false, complete solutions of question number 3 is specified the correct answer. So first I'll discuss about what are the questions paper that was there. It is comes in the 2022 end semester examination. It is 5th semester subject code is ET501 communication engineering 2, full marks is 70. There are 3 hours duration. There are 2 parts, part A and part B. In part A there are 25 marks are there. In 25 marks they have divided comes in 3 questions. First question is fill in the blanks, 10 questions, 10 marks, and then second question is true or false, 10 questions, 10 marks, and question number 3 is 5 questions are there. There will be each question contain 1 marks. So these are the part A questions. A, fill in the blanks. We will be discuss these questions one by one later. And there are 10 questions, and again in question number 2, write true or false. There are 10 questions. So these questions will be discussed one by one in our upcoming slide. Next is question number 3, specify the correct answer. There is 5 questions, so these are the total 25 marks in section A, 10, 10 and 5. Next is part B. In part B there are 45 marks is there. Out of 9 questions you have to write down any 5, and each question contain 9 marks. So 9 into 5 means 45 marks in part B. These all are descriptive type questions. First questions, that is question number 4 A 4. There are 2 part. One is 4 marks, one is 5 marks. In A it is what is radio transmitter, classify its different type. In section B, with the help of the block diagram, explain the working of the AM transmitter. Question number 5, again there is 2 section A and B. First A is distinguish between AM and FM receiver. Question B, explain briefly the different types of diversity reception utilized in communications. Here they have given 6 marks. In question number 6 there is also 2 sections A and B. A is compare between Foster-Slee discriminator and radio detector used for FM detections, and B, define the terms noise limiter, squelch, circuit, AFC, that means frequency, automatic frequency control. 4 is turning. 5 is BFO, bit frequency oscillator. 6 is automatic gain control. Next is question number 7, what is PSK? Distinguish between PSK and FSK, that means phase shifting and frequency shifting. Draw the block diagram of the binary PSK system and explain the function of each blocks. So here it is given 5 marks. Next question is question number 8. There are 3 part A, B, C. is contains 3 marks. Explain briefly the frequency use concept in cellular systems, then differentiate between the soft and hard handoff process. C is list some advantages of CDMA systems over GSM. Question number 9 is here is also 3 section A B C D. What is radar? Why it is used? Classify the different types of radar, distinguish between coherent and non-coherent MTI radar. Write short notes on any 3 out of these 4 is questions given 3 marks. Phase locked loop, transmit, time noise. Question C, SSB receiver, single sideband receiver. Number D, pre-MPCC circuit. Now we are going to give the complete solutions of the part A. Solutions of question number 1, filling in the blanks. The first question was fill in the blanks. Question A, in synchronous detector the receiver signal is multiplied with dash to recover the message signals. In synchronous detector the receiver signal is multiplied with the carrier signal to recover the message signal. So the correct answer will be locally generated carrier signal, or mathematically if we call it is cos omega ct, where omega ct is equal to twice pi fct. Okay, so this is angular frequency, that is now frequency. So in synchronous detector we used locally generated carrier signals, that is multiplied to recover the original message signal that was transmitted by the transmitter. Question number B, in the locked state of the phase locked loop, the phase error between input and output is minimum. Okay, so the correct answer is minimum. So the phase error between the input and output in the locked stage in the of PLL, it is very minimum. Next is, in a transmitter what type of oscillator are generally used? In a transmitter generally we use the crystal oscillator. Okay, so in transmitter generally we used crystal oscillator. Next solution says, in question is, the super heterodyne principle provides selectivity at dash stage. So generally we have decided the selectivity term in the intermediate stage in the super heterodyne receiver. So the answer will be intermediate stage. Okay, that is, in simply it is called the intermediate frequency, that is IF frequency stage. Next question, the shape for the cellular regions for maximum radio coverage is dash. In the cellular concept there are multiple number of uh, shape is there: circular, triangular, rectangular, hexagonal, like that. So for maximum cell, here it is saying that the shape for cellular region for maximum radio coverage. So for maximum radio coverage we use the hexagonal shape. So the hexagonal shape is this one, there are 6 edges are there, so that's why it is called the hexagonal shape. So which cover the maximum coverage range in the cellular communication systems. Question number F, peak detector is also called as a detector. Peak detector is also called as an envelope detector because it looks like that it is enveloping type of signals they are going to detect at the receiver in the peak using the peak detector circuit. So that's why sometimes it is called the envelope detector. So next question is, radar set use the echo to determine the direction and distance of dash. So radar set use the echo to determine the direction and distance of a reflecting object. When we send the echo, so when in some object it will be false, so again it will come back. So answer will be reflect object. That means on which object the echo will be after falling it will be reflect. So that's why it is called the reflecting objects. The two binary values are represented by the different frequency in frequency shift keying. There are two frequency are used in the frequency shift keying. PPM is, that is pulse position modulation, is dash modulation techniques. Pulse position modulation is analog modulation analog pulse modulation. Next is school circuit is used in between dash and dash amplifier. School circuit is used in between AGC and the audio amplifier. Okay, so here will be AGC and here will be our audio amplifier. So school circuit are used. This circuit is used in between the AGC and audio amplifier. Our next question is that is true or false. So quantization noise occurs in PCM system. This statement is true because when we quantized the signals, so some noise are there, because from the previous steps we have assumed that. So that's why some quantization noise are occur in the PCM system. So this statement is true. Class A amplifier is preferable for use in low level modulations. So this is also true because yes, a class A amplifier is preferable for the use in low level modulations. Next is Morse code is a binary code. So this is also true. Yes, Morse code is also a binary code. Next is amplitude limiter reduce the amplitude of the received signal. So this statement is false because amplitude limiter is used to constant the amplitude of the received signals, not to reduce, make constant. Amplitude limiter is used to make constant the amplitude of the received signal, not reduce. So it is a false statement. So next is neutralization is used in RF amplifier to improve the selectivity. So this statement is also false because neutralization is used in the RF amplifier to stop the oscillation. To stop the oscillations, we use the neutralization in RF. So this statement is also false. It's not improve the selectivity, rather it is stop oscillation. Next is duty cycle of a radar is the ratio of pulse width to pulse repetitions. Yes, this is the duty cycle is the ratio between the pulse width to pulse repetition time. It is true. Next is mixer is also known as demodulator. Yes, mixer is nothing but it is also a modulator. It is a true statement. Next is non-coherent detection involves detections of the carrier and then demodulation of the massive. So this statement is false because in non-coherent detection techniques there does not involve any carrier signals for the detection. The carrier signal is not required in the non-coherent detection techniques. It is required in coherent techniques only. So this is the false statement. Next is STALO stand for stable low band output. So this statement is also false because STALO stand for stable local oscillator. Stable local stable local oscillator. So this is not a right full form. So stable is nothing but is a stable local oscillator. The last question of question number 2 is 2G cellular network uses digital modulations. So this is the correct answer. This statement is true. This use in 2G cellular network uses digital modulations. Another is TDMA, TDMA oblique FDD, frequency division duplex. Another is CDMA FD, CDMA code division multiple access, frequency division duplex. So these are the three techniques we are used in the 2G cellular networks. Okay, another is, the first one is digital modulation format, second one is TDMA FDMA, that means time division multiple access oblique frequency division duplex, and CDMA, that is called the code division multiple access, or FDD, that is frequency division duplex. So this is the true answer. Next is specify the correct answer. In NBFM, narrow band frequency modulation, the modulation index is less than 1, greater than 1, none of 1 and 2. Answer is, in narrow band frequency modulations technique, the modulation index is M is always less than 1. Okay, so it is always less than 1. So this is your correct answer. Next is de-emphasis circuit uses in the high pass filter, low pass filter, and none of 1 and 2. So de-emphasis circuit is generally used in the receiver. De-emphasis means whatever high frequency are added in the transmitter, that high frequency are rejected in the receiver. So for rejecting in the high frequency signals, we generally use the low pass filter. Okay. So next question is, AFC stand for automatic frequency control, automatic force control, automatic fluid control. So correct answer is automatic frequency control. So noise generated in a resistor is known as partition noise, thermal noise, flicker noise. So that noise, whatever noise are generated due to resistance, capacitor and inductance, this is nothing but it is called the thermal noise. So answer is 2. So next is number of voltage levels present in a pulse width modulation signal is 0, 1 and 2. So in pulse width modulations we generally use 0 or these types of pulse, that means 0 or 1. So how 0 and 1 or this type of signal will be generated. So that means there are two types of voltage levels are there. So that's why here the correct answer will be 2. Okay, so the correct answer is 2. So thank you for watching this video. So if you require the more descriptions about the part B, please comment on the comment sections. We will try to discuss briefly discuss about the part B sections in futures. So please subscribe and like this video. Press the bell icon to get the notification whenever new videos is posted. Thank you for watching this video.